The number one question I get asked whenever I make a YouTube video is, what should I put my money into? What Pokemon set should I be investing in? And the problem is that I'm not you. I can't answer that question for you. I don't know your circumstances, so I can't tell you, hey, Evolving Skies is the way, or hey, Ascended Heroes is the way. I don't know your time frame, whether you want to sell in a year's time, 2 years time. I can only tell you what I'm doing. And as you guys know, or some of you might not know, my name is Ricky. I'm with ninascarshop.com, and we have a store online where we sell most of our Pokemon stuff. So I don't really keep most of my stuff sealed. I sell it, except for one set right now that we're going to talk about, that I think out of all the sets right now, if you're looking to maybe double your money within the next year, which I think is possible with this specific set, then maybe that's something that you want to do, but you will have to invest quite a bit to be able to do that. And the set that I'm thinking about is actually not Ascended Heroes. I think Ascended Heroes is really high in price at the moment, and it will, at one point, I'm thinking 2 years down the line, that set will probably double in price. But in 1 year's time, I think the price might actually come down if Pokemon does indeed print more of it. And that is a big possibility with the new Pokemon printing facility. So when it comes to investing, I think of a set that's almost out of rotation, so that Pokemon won't be reprinting it anytime soon. I'm thinking of a set that the printing facility most likely, I can't tell you yes or no, but most likely won't affect the price of the product. And that set is Prismatic Evolutions. I know it might not seem like it at the moment, but Prismatic Evolutions is literally a no-brainer. I've said it before multiple times in my videos, but right now is the time to buy Prismatic Evolutions. This set will be out of rotation coming next April. And yes, I do think that Pokemon will reprint this set this year, but I don't think it's going to affect the price much more. A reprint just happened of the Super Premium Collection boxes, and it brought down the price to about $285, $290. I'm telling you guys, it's a great price. Go and get your Super Premium Collection boxes. That's, of course, if you have the money for it. That's what I'm saying. I don't know your situation, so I can't tell you, yes, that's the way to go. That's going to be completely up to you, completely up to, how much money do you have to spend in Pokemon? Here's a thought, guys. If you only have $100, $200 to spend on Pokemon, don't spend your money trying to go buy an ETB, a booster box. I mean, yes, if you buy a booster box, save it for 3, 4, 5 years, you'll probably triple your money. That's obvious. It'll happen with Pokemon. So maybe the question is not what set should I invest in, but how do I get more capital so that I can invest in Pokemon? You can't make money with Pokemon unless you have a little bit of money. That's the hard truth. I mean, you could have bought some of this stuff, years ago and probably had some profit. And if you have some of your collection, maybe sell that to invest into products. That's understandable. But if you don't have the money, if you don't have anything to trade, if you don't have anything to sell, maybe it's time to, get a couple extra hours of work, get a couple extra hours of Dairy Queen, at Sonic, at McDonald's. I don't know, right? Wherever you're at the moment, go and spend more time to make more capital, to make more money so that you can invest into these things. But now that we have that out of the way, why is Prismatic Evolutions the way to go when it comes to investing into Pokemon at the moment? Again, obviously it's going out of rotation, but the set itself is a great set. It's weird because people think that for Prismatic Evolutions, the only good cards in there are going to be the Evolutions, which, yes, they're the most expensive, but there's other cards that are actually worth quite a bit. You got the Gold Pikachu, you have the Dragapult EX, and you also have Shinji Kanda, who made Magikarp, Giratina. He also made the Roaring Moon for this set. So there's really good stuff in this set. But not only that, Prismatic Evolutions also has God packs, and people are going to want to open God packs. There's only a few sets that have God packs, and if I'm not mistaken, the only ones we've seen so far is Pokemon 151, Ascended Heroes, and Prismatic Evolutions. I'm telling you guys, for years to come, people are going to want to open prismatic evolutions and try to get one of those god packs, which is equivalent to thousands of dollars in value. And as time goes, those cards are going to go up in price, meaning that the set will go up in price as well. Right now, the market on a prismatic evolutions ETB is about 170, give or take a few dollars. And what do you think is going to be worth when Pokemon stops printing it? Which is less than a year from now. I think it's fair to think the prismatic evolutions will be 250 plus. So now you just got to do the math. How much money do you have to spend, right? And what's going to give you the most return in the next year? And I can't think of another set besides prismatic evolutions that's going to give you that much return within 1 year. It's not going to be Chaos Rising. Chaos Rising comes out on Friday. It's better than Perfect Order, but it's not prismatic evolutions. You also have Perfect Order, but again, no returns on that. People can't even, I can't even sell most of the booster boxes that I have of Perfect Order. You have Pokemon 151, which already shot to the moon. You have Destined Rivals, which booster boxes are almost $700 now. The only set that competes with prismatic evolutions with the amount of return that you're gonna get, in my opinion, is gonna be Ascended Heroes. But the problem is, Ascended Heroes needs a couple of years because the ETVs are already so expensive. So once and for all, to answer that question, what should I be investing my money on when it comes to Pokemon right now? It has to be prismatic evolutions if you want to see a good ROI. And it doesn't matter what you get. It can be the ETB, it can be the booster bundle, or it can be the super premium collection. I think those three items will give you more of a return per dollar that you spend on the product. Now, I can't tell you which one is going to outperform which. Let's do a little bit of speculation. What do you guys think the booster bundle is going to be this time next year? Right now, it's about $80, give or take. I think next year, $150 plus. The ETBs, like I said, $250, if not $300 this time next year. And then the super premium collection, in my opinion, is going to be over $450, maybe $500. Now, of course, I might be wrong, and Pokemon might extend the window of printing prismatic evolutions, but they haven't done it with any other set, so I don't think that's going to happen. I really do think by next year, printing for prismatic evolutions is over, and the new Pokemon printing facility is not going to affect prismatic evolution. So, guys, if you want to invest into Pokemon and you have the capital, if you have the money, I would say prismatic evolutions. If you have other items that you can sell, trade for that, I would say it's a perfect time to do it. Everything's high on the market. Here's one caveat though. There is one item that I think is going to perform really well, probably within the next year, in the next 12 months. And that's going to be the first partner illustration collection. This thing, in my opinion, is underrated. If you can get into some of the sealed cases for these, they are going to age very well within the next year. This is not a regular set, so I don't think Pokemon will be printing this for more than a year, maybe year and a half max. But yeah, first partner illustration collection. If you don't have the money to invest into prismatic evolutions, maybe that's the way to go. But yeah, prismatic evolutions is number one. But anyways, guys, if you made it to the end of the video, don't forget to check out our store, ninascarshop.com. We're a startup company. We've only been open for a few months, so we're really grateful for every sale that we get on the website. We appreciate you guys from the bottom of our hearts. This is a small family-owned business, and we're trying to scale. We're trying to, make something out of it. So again, if you're watching the videos, thank you. If you're going to the website, thank you. And if you're buying something from us, thank you again. That's it from me, guys. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.